Surprisingly, despite the fact that Dracula's presence is felt through every second of that film, Lee himself gets less than 10 minutes of screen time as the Count. It's well measured. His performance itself is that of an English gentleman almost. You know, he comes down the stairs and it's, you know, welcome to my house, I'm Count Dracula. Well, we just sort of take him at face value. But then, you know, we see his character change and he has this very violent edge to it. You know, he throws people across floors. You know, he carries them out. He lustfully plunges into necks. And he has a fantastic fight sequence with Peter Cushing at the end of the film.
Christopher Lee is omnipresent in Dracula because he is Dracula. Everything is revolves around him. And I have to admit, he really is very, very good at it. He does, as you say, he doesn't have many lines to say, and he doesn't have all that much screen time. But the screen time he does have, he really uses well. And he is the absolute star of that movie. In the original Dracula, of course, he comes to England by boat, in a coffin by boat, and the boat gets wrecked. And Hammer said, no, a boat? We can't afford a boat. And a boat at night? I mean, forget it. So I made the sort of the transition from Ruritania to Transylvania, or vice versa, where the crossing was just going across a border crossing, which was probably manned by Michael Ripper.
Terence Fisher allows an eroticism to come into the scenes with the women in Dracula. They lie on the bed, panting, waiting, clearly filled with anticipation. And this is all despite being clad in great big non-see-through Victorian gowns. You know, there's a sensuality there that we feel, and whenever Melissa Stribling's, you know, being pounced on by Christopher Lee as Dracula, there is an excitement there that is unparalleled in anything else. You can never quite picture Bela Lugosi as a womanizer, but Christopher Lee's Dracula very certainly is.
Fisher was a master